All right, we are live. Welcome, Juiceheads, to another special episode of What's Trending Live. We have two special guests returning from last week from our great debate show, which was actually a big hit for the channel, believe it or not. So we're going to sort of repurpose the show into a different into more of a topic panel version of What's Trending, which, quite frankly, we've done before. And it's good to get different guests with different points of view. And we have some exciting topics for you tonight. So we're going to kick it off. I'm going to welcome Jared.
What's up, guys?
And we got our boy, Mr. Ohio himself, Mr. Pacino. How you doing, man?
I'm doing it, man. I'm doing it, all right? So welcome.
So it's funny. I don't know how much we can get away with talking about censorship on the YouTube channel, but fuck it. We'll push the boundaries because that's what we do here. But we're just having an interesting conversation. How we're talking about Facebook. I have an account. I don't really use it. And I waited till basically November 4th of 2020 before I ever posted anything political. And it was really just because one of my friends dared me to. But you were just saying before we went live, you've been getting censored for years, huh?
Yeah, actually, man. I started supporting Donald Trump before he got into office. A friend of mine told me to get interested in Donald Trump and follow him on Facebook. I was like, what? Donald Trump running for office? I was like, okay, well, I tell you what, man, I'll go take a look. So then I finally went and took a look. Every Wednesday at 10 o'clock a.m., he would report something corrupt about the Democrats or the Republicans. And I got to remind people all the time that Donald Trump is not a fucking politician. He is literally a businessman. All right. So he exposed both sides. I was like, holy shit, this guy might actually be for real. And then I was with him live that Wednesday at 10 a.m. when he announced that he was going to be running for president and then won presidency. All right. He exposed both sides, the corruption, and it just was fucking knee deep, with the Democrats and the Republicans, man. And he got a lot of people in trouble. You guys know who Harvey Weinstein is, don't you?
Now,
he was one of the first ones to go down.
Connect the dots for me. What did Trump have to do with that?
His wife led the movement. Melania Trump led the movement in Save the Children.
Huh. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, whether you hate Trump or you love Trump, he definitely was one of the most outspoken presidents in our lifetime about human trafficking, which he put a huge...
He almost put it into it until Joe Biden stepped into office.
Don't be it right now. You're not putting it into it. It's impossible.
He was putting it into it. But go ahead, Jared.
All right. Yeah, no, I like it. We have topics before we have topics. I like it.
He wasn't putting an end to it. Like, he did a lot for it. I'm not sure if it was reasoning, but I mean, it's a good thing he did for it. But he wasn't gonna put an end to it. It's gonna stay around no matter what. And he may have even been a part of it. He's one of them sickos that may even be a part of it. Like, maybe somebody pissed him off. I don't think all of them do it. Hollywood is weird. It's not right. The Wayfair thing, that all showed that he exposed them. Maybe they were gonna tell on him because he's like, he might be in the incest. Like, he's really close to his kids. Like, he loves his daughter a little bit too much. I love my daughter, but he loves his daughter. I think he wants to fuck her, like, legit.
Okay, let me comment back on that.
Well, to be fair, that's the narrative the media puts out. But I mean, who doesn't want to fuck Ivanka, right?
Okay, so listen. So they paint Donald Trump as wanting to bang his daughter, and that's fine, But in reality, all right, he just wants the best for her, just like you want the best for your daughter. Am I right or am I wrong? Because I know you push your daughter pretty far. You push her hard. I push my daughter hard, all right? But not hard enough to sleep with her, all right? It's just something that they made up. And you know what? If you really want to think that Donald Trump wants to bang his daughter, there's something wrong with you. That is almost like calling a redneck from Alabama saying, hey, I know you bang your cousin. And it's not all that bad because she's her second cousin, but hey, it's okay.
I 100% think he wants. He may have. Like, I'm not one of the people who just say it to say it. Like, the way he looks at her, like, he looks at her with lust. Like, sit on my lap. Like, he's just weird with it, man. Like,
is it the same way that Joe Biden looks at little kids? I just want to know.
Yes, very much like it. Very much like it. Yes.
Okay, so we can agree on that. All right.
Yeah.
Listen, man. Donald Trump is always painted as this mean, ugly man that gets a spray tan.
He's not a mean, ugly man. He's just retarded. That's all he is. He's not you know what I'm saying?
All right.
I have no problem with Donald Trump. He could be a mayor. He could be a governor even. He could be a senator. But you can't be a president. You can't be Donald Trump and not have to behave.
Well, the reason why they paint up. Hey, did you know? Hey, listen, Jared. For
Donald Trump.
Real shit, Jared. Hey.
This is. I don't listen to the media. He paints himself like this is his quotes. This is who he is.
And I agree with that. Hey, listen, did you know that Donald Trump put $380 million back in the black community? Did you know that?
He did. Good for him. Awesome. He got tax write-off for it. Good for him.
Good for him. Good for him.
Donald Trump. Every president does something for it. He's still an ignorant idiot. He's still retarded.
No, they haven't. They haven't, Jared. They haven't.
Donald Trump, they have. Not that much amount of money, but he did good for the black community. He did good for him. He did some good. He's not a bad guy. He's just fucking stupid. He's not a bad guy. He could be a mayor. Be a mayor of Dayton. I love to be a mayor.
Mayor of Dayton?
That's not his level. That's about his speed. That's his speed.
No, you know what?
Mayor
hey,
of New York,
2022, dude. They're talking.
He could be the mayor of New York.
They're talking about Donald Trump being a fucking senator for Florida. Did you hear that?
I can see that. I can see that. I can see Florida. Florida's a dumb
But
state.
what is he going to do? Primary Rubio?
Well, you know what he's going to do? He's going to get in the Senate, and then he's going to get Speaker of the House, and then he's
the two senators from Florida right now, Mike, are Republican as it is, and they're both pretty much. One is for the former mayor of Florida. I think his name is Rick Scott. He's got Trump's endorsement. They're friendly.
Yeah, it's a fantasy that we're living. There's no question. It's just a fantasy that we're living. We just like, hey, get scared of that. You know what I mean? But
no, right. But I'm just saying,
and then endorsed Laura Trump.
Yeah,
you guys know that he just endorsed Laura Trump for Congress.
But in terms of also the House of Reps fantasy, he lives in a very blue district in Florida. West Palm Beach is pretty blue. It's dark blue.
Well, the Reds moving in. I don't know if you've noticed. No, seriously, man. Hey, Jared, I understand you think that there's a lust for Ivanka. You know, he's got a supermodel wife. All right, he's got a supermodel wife.
He don't care. He don't care.
That's weird to say. That's weird to say.
That's
weird to say.
I don't want it to be like that. I don't want it to be true, but it's what I see. I can't help it.
Okay, that's your perspective of Donald Trump with his daughter. I see it in a different way. I do. I see it as he wants her to be a powerful movement for the women's community.
He does, but the way he looks at her, he lusts at her. Like he don't look at her, he lusts. He looks. I'll find.
No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't.
He does. Okay.
I'm a father. I don't see it. All right, maybe I don't see it.
Look, you don't see a lot about Donald Trump. You're a fan of Donald Trump.
Hey, you know what? Hey, I tell you what, Jared. I tell you what, man. You send me the videos, I'll watch them. All right.
Okay, absolutely.
All right. I will watch them. All right. Next topic. What we got, Juice Giorgio? What we got?
All right, we're going to kick it off. We're going to start off with a couple touchy subjects, but that's what we do here. We push the boundaries. We don't shy away from anything.
Nope.
So the first subject, look, it's been a little, in my opinion, on the low in terms of the mainstream news, but apparently it was revealed that the official cause of death from George Floyd was of a fentanyl overdose. Now, again, that's not to say what the cop did was right, or had any business doing that. And again, the whole trial with the cop, they're gonna they're talking about making it manslaughter instead of murder or something to that effect. And the difference essentially is murder's premeditated. Or I'm sorry, they're talking about making it murder over manslaughter. Manslaughter is not premeditated, and there's no kind of proof that you thought about doing it before you did it, right? Murder is sort of cold-hearted, cold-blooded in terms of the definition, right? So this cop might get off on a murder as opposed to if they charged him with a manslaughter. So, Jared, what's your take on it?
Okay, I'm not trying to correct on your show, but they want to get him for manslaughter because murder one is like if like I plan to kill somebody and execute that murder, that's murder one. Manslaughter is
Right.
like if you're doing an act and you accidentally
Right.
kill somebody. So they're trying to get him on manslaughter. I think is he had fentanyl and meth in the system. That's not what killed him. What killed him is aspirin. I can't say the word, but dude had his knee on his neck for 9 minutes. Sure, he had drugs in his system, but they do this every time a black man is killed. They try to demonize and rationalize the kill. Okay, he had fentanyl in the system, but if you anybody who knows like who I ain't been around this shit, but I've been around for like 5, 6 years. If somebody ODs off that, they like kind of go into a seizure. They kind of do that. He wasn't doing any of that. He got choked out. He was talking. He was lucid. You know what I mean? And then he passed out and died. So the fentanyl ban in the system was not his cause of death. He was not using fentanyl at that time. He was outside negotiating the cigarette, trying to sell a Lucy, which is, I guess, is wrong, but it will cost you your life. He did not die of fentanyl. It was in the system. The law's going to use this to excuse the white man as he do per usual. And if I get him on manslaughter, he'll get through. He'll get 10 years, and he'll move his life. That's what every time. It's sad. It's crazy, but hey, it's America, right?
I'll rebuttal to that, man.
Well, and I also do want to point out that the cop was totally out of line. We all agree with that. And he offered to settle, I think, for second-degree manslaughter, or something to that effect, and take 10 years in the can. And they rejected that.
Yeah, what do you?
Jared, your
but I
audio's
mean,
messed up.
He
this guy.
needs to get
Mike,
live.
I'm going to let you go in 1 second. This cop is also in a lot deeper trouble because there's a lot going on with tax evasion. I think he's got a lot of other shit on his record. This guy is a bad dude for sure. I mean, he's not. This guy's not. He's got a lot of issues going on.
Okay,
so go ahead, Mike.
I haven't seen any report. I haven't seen any report on tax evasion at all. All right, but
he's got a rap sheet for sure.
Okay, well then I'm missing those facts, but until I see them, I'm not gonna answer on that. But I'm gonna answer on is no, this is not white America that we live in at all. All right, this is America. All right, and we sit there and we try to patronize and we try to shame our cops, man. The same people that we wanted to fund, that we want more training in situations like George Floyd's situation. All right, I'm dead serious. All right, we want more training in our cops. So they don't react like that. Right or wrong, Jared? Right or wrong? Yes, we do. You can even admit it. Okay, so we get into a situation where George Floyd situation, okay, and now we're screaming to fund the police. Now we can't even pay for it. We can't even fucking pay for it. We want to further educate our cops. Systematic racism, which is a made-up word, but I'm gonna go along with it. All right, we need to stop it. We need to get the white supremacy out. All right. Well, you know, when you defund the fucking police, we don't have those programs. All right. So when we get those programs, we can learn about systemic racism and fucking white supremacy. All right. And to stop George Floyd incident. All right. Listen, George Floyd died of a fucking overdose. He died from an overdose. He died from an overdose. All right. There was no, I seen 2 autopsies. All right. And they're straight on the fucking internet. Go to DuckDuckGo, man. You would look up George Floyd autopsy. All right. All I'm saying is there was no. They did not crush his windpipe. Jared, he did not.
Can I talk, Mike?
Go ahead. Go ahead. They did not crush his windpipe. Go ahead.
The doctor who did the autopsy said, I don't know why they're trying to say he died of an overdose. The guy died because his windpipe was crushed.
No.
That's why he died.
No.
Toxin to the brain.
You show me that news article. Because if you go to DuckDuckGo, I'm telling you right now, you go to DuckDuckGo.
I mean, you have common sense. You have common sense. He's not dying of fentanyl overdose. You know, he didn't die. That's not how he died. You're smart enough to know that. Now, if you excuse that, and since we have to do training, we want further training for the police, but don't George Floyd's family deserve a settlement?
They got it. They got it.
What
do you mean? They got it. Dude, hell yeah, they got it. What do you mean? So, hey, after they found out George Floyd's death, once they found out that George Floyd's death was accidental overdose, his brother shut down the GoFundMe, $13 million. $13 $13 fucking million.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Hey,
That's a
hey,
big
you know what?
victory for us.
Hey,
I'll take
but
that.
we're blaming a white man killing a black man, but he died of an overdose. His family gets the money. He's getting double jeopardy. He's getting double fucking jeopardy, bro. And he already got tried and was not convicted. Now we're gonna try to convict him again after we give George Floyd all this money. No, the dude was a seasoned criminal, and you know it. You know it.
He was a criminal, but he ended up to die.
Oh, so we're gonna pay. We're gonna put him up on everything. No, you know who's you know what? I'd rather preach Breonna Taylor. I'd rather preach Breonna Taylor. No, I would rather preach Breonna Taylor. I'm just saying. I love you.
All right, well, Mike, I mean, since you brought it up, that was topic number 2 we had for everybody, Breonna Taylor. So
okay,
not only is it the 1-year anniversary, it's also I read that her boyfriend is talking about suing the Louisville PD. Now, again, another needless death. This saddens me, to be honest with you. But again, I think when the media really tells these stories, they leave out a lot of context. So, Mike, you kind of brought it up. So, what's your take on it, bro?
Okay, so you know, Breonna Taylor was an innocent bystander. Her boyfriend didn't know that the cops were kicking in the door, even though that he was a seasoned criminal, also. But Breonna Taylor was a victimless victim. All right, she stood up for the wrong man, is what she did. And yes, does her family deserve all that money? No, but does she deserve some reparations? Yes, she does. Yes, I think that she deserves just a little bit of that money, man. And it's unfortunate that she stood. And you know, she was involved with law enforcement. She was like a call center lady where they call in, and you know, Breonna Taylor really loved her man enough to die for her man.
Dispatch. Are you stupid, Mike? God damn,
what?
Boy. It's like arguing with a child. Like, dude, I don't know if I can do this. You're not smart. You're well spoken and you have a good look about you, but you don't know what you're talking about.
Go ahead, tell me about it then. Go ahead, tell me about it. I'm waiting.
Boy. She was a dispatcher for the police, trained to be the police. Her boyfriend was a dope boy. You know what I mean? It is what it is. That's what she don't deserve. I mean, the door kicked in and got raided. Huh? But that was a hit.
Well spoken. But go ahead. Sorry. Sorry. Go ahead.
No, you have a look, you smile, you say it powerfully, like people follow that. But you say nothing. Truth. She was she was in the wrong place, wrong time.
Yes, I said that.
Her husband wasn't. Her boyfriend was a criminal.
But go ahead.
He was a criminal, and I mean, but the cops came there with the we're going to go there and shoot him and shoot whoever's in there. You know what I mean? Like with that mindset. Some cops go there with the mindset like we're going to do this.
I know that.
And I don't know the backstory of it enough to say what was going on there. If he's a dope boy, they could have been going there to rob the drugs and shot her and maybe rob the money that he had. You know what I mean?
You're saying everything I just said. You're saying everything I just said. You're saying everything I just said. I said she stood up for the wrong guy. Yes, her boyfriend is a dope boy. And he didn't know that the cops was kicking in his door. So his first reaction was to save his family.
I think the cops were trying to do something more nefarious. I think the cops were trying to do something more nefarious. I think the cops were going there to rob them.
Hey, I'm not disagreeing with that. Hey, I'm not disagreeing with that.
That's what we know that. That's what I said. I don't know.
Just saying. Hey, listen. She stood up.
She should get all this.
Listen. I would rather preach Breonna Taylor's name before I preach George Floyd's name. I'm just saying. She was an innocent bystander sticking up for the wrong person, and she lost her life for it. And I'm sorry for that. All right?
No.
Can we agree on that? No?
Yep.
All right, next topic.
Yeah.
It's always amazing to me what a Rorschach test the news could be, because we all see the same thing.
Me and Jared are the real news.
Absolutely. That's why we're doing this, right?
Yeah.
So, Dr. Fauci, who's been obviously very reliable this whole time,
I'm gonna go get a beer. Hold on just a second. Jared, I want Jared to answer this one first. All right.
So, Fauci, you could say, I guess, has been reliably. What was that, Jared?
What's up?
What was that?
Nothing.
I
He
didn't.
said, nothing. I said, you probably don't need to drink a beer. Maybe get clear thoughts. I said maybe he doesn't need to get a beer so he can get some clear thoughts. But go
I
ahead.
love it.
Fauci.
So Fauci now is evidently talking about reducing the social distancing from 6 feet to 3 feet, which again, they keep saying, follow the science or whatever. So I don't know what science is behind this, but now Fauci is talking about reducing social distancing to 3 feet. What do you got for me?
I think that's relevant still. I think we're past the COVID stuff now. I think you shouldn't have masks by in 3 months. Like, if you want to wear a mask, wear a mask. But I think we're past the COVID stuff. I think Fauci now is just trying to stay relevant. Like 6 foot 3 feet, it don't matter. Like if somebody's within 6 feet of somebody for 15 minutes anyway. So anything that they say now is just pretty much bullshit in my opinion. They're trying to stay relevant, keep it in the news. Like the vaccine, I understand that concern and all that. But other than that, I mean,
Jared,
6 feet, 3 feet, 2 feet, 1 feet,
Jared,
don't matter.
Okay, so Dr. Fauci,
But, yep.
Dr. Fauci, all right, it's been so back and forth with all of his shit, all right? Back and forth. You don't need a mask. Now we need a mask. Now it's a mask mandate. 16 states in America have lifted that mandate.
Now you need 2 masks.
Okay, listen, and they can still deny you service, which, businesses are hurting right now, so they're not going to deny you, But from the time that COVID started, me as an individual, and
nobody's denying.
No one's denying service. No one's denying service. I never wore a mask. All right. The only time you'll ever see me wearing a mask is to get in my kids' school functions. And that's just so I can watch them compete. Now, I will break down and say that every time. All right. When you put a piece of cloth over your mouth, you're just complying. You don't want to get yelled at by the Karen. You don't want to be shamed on, And you know what? For the first time, Jared, and I'm going to say this respectfully, all right? I really felt like a black man not wanted in a community. I'm dead serious, all right? I just really felt the tension, you know what I mean? That black people feel. And I can say that respectfully, and I'm sorry for that. But
you did not about wearing a mask. You are so.
I'm just saying, dude. I just felt oppressed. I felt oppressed, bro. I did. I felt oppressed that I was getting shamed. I was getting shamed.
Like, man, trust me. You have no idea.
Well, trust me. I see the videos.
Okay,
I see the
go
videos.
ahead.
I see the videos.
Like a black person.
I see the videos, man. It's not fair. It's not fair, and you know it.
This is like a. Understand that Giorgio, this is like a fucking Harvard grad debating against a Sinclair grad. Like he's saying nothing. He's not on.
Okay. All right. Okay. That's funny. That's funny. You think that's funny? All right. But I'm still winning the debate, bro. So I mean, I'm just saying, dude. When I get looked at in the store, it's the same story that I hear over and over from every black person. I wasn't wanted here. I'm getting profiled. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. I'm comparing it to that. Why can't you take comprehension, dude? It's that easy. Oh, he can't because I'm from Sinclair.
You don't take a black person in the store. You're not gonna get arrested without wearing a mask.
Whatever, dude.
You're not gonna get killed.
I'm serious, dude. I've got kicked out of so many stores for not wearing a mask, and I've been shamed for not wearing a mask.
Really?
Isn't that the same shit that you guys preach over and over? Black Lives Matter. Am I right or am I wrong?
I can't do it.
No.
We
what
lost.
Happened?
He dropped. Well,
I guess the facts was too much,
huh? I'm sure he'll be back. That was a good round. We got 4 topics left, but yeah, I mean,
I'll speak on them.
What?
I'll speak on them.
Well, let's see. Shirley Williams. Shout out to Shirley weighing in. She said about the 3-foot rule. She said, "Is that because we're supposed to wear 3 masks now?"
Just saying, dude. Like, you're not even gonna force me to wear one. But dude, when I go into a store and I'm not wearing one where everybody else is, I get shamed. And it's the same story where the black community just says, "Hey, I'm getting racially profiled." You know what I'm saying? It's the same fucking story. But when I try to say my side of the story, it doesn't make any sense, and you want to leave. You know, it's this, and I even told him, I was like, I feel you by getting profiled like that. Like now I know what it's like because they've been preaching it for fucking ever. Now, so now when I say I'm not wearing my mask, I feel like a racially profiled black person in a white neighborhood. Like that's real shit. And that was too much for him. But anyway, next story.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you, here in Jersey, you can't even get in a business or a building without a mask on.
That's because you democratically ran. All right, Cory Booker's got your shit on lockdown.
Well, I mean, he's a senator. I mean, he was the shitty mayor of Newark before he was a senator, but he's really got no say on state level stuff. But
Oh, really?
I mean,
some kind of influence.
Don't get me wrong, he's garbage as a senator, and he was one of the worst mayors in the history of Newark, New Jersey. That's a fact. But
yeah, absolutely.
But the problem here too is our Republicans are lightweights. Our Republicans, for the most part, I keep saying, like, a Republican in New Jersey is like a Democrat in Kentucky, basically. You know what I'm saying?
They won't last long.
Oh well, it's all we got. So that's the problem.
I know it sucks, dude. It sucks, man. But anyway, Juice, man, what other topics you got for me, man?
All right. We'll see.
Our main guy left because of facts, but you know, Sinclair versus Harvard. Guess who's still standing? I guess it's Sinclair.
I like having both you guys on. It's like Stephen A. Smith and Skip Bayless.
I'm just saying, dude. That was too much for him. I hit him with their double standards, and I hit him with their logic and their fucking reason. And I'm the bad guy. I'm the bad guy.
Well, look, we all got our own points of view, and by the way, his connection started off fine tonight, and then it started lagging as we were going. So I don't know.
That looks like I'm 2-0 right now, right?
Well, I mean, look, you don't want to win by forfeit, right? You want him to be on the show so you could do it.
He actually said, "I'm out of here."
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Did he say that? I didn't hear that.
He said, "I'm done." He got mad at me for comparing mask wearing in public to being a black man in a
dude.
He got mad about that. It's the same logic.
His connection was lagging so much that I didn't hear him say that.
Nah, I heard him say it. It's all good. That's a good friend of mine. We'll talk later.
He's a good dude. He's always welcomed on the show.
Yeah. I don't know why he just dipped out.
I would just encourage him to work on his connection to the internet. No, seriously, because
maybe I just need to invite somebody else.
Well, you could do that too. I mean, there's a shortage of people we can have on.
Listen, Juice Giorgio, man. I guess that I won the show. I won the debate again.
Hey,
so I'm
if that's what happened, I can't say you didn't win.
Yeah, I did. He said I'm out, and I was like, "All right, dude, whatever."
And we were just gonna flip it into sports for a halfway point.
I was ready for that, but he got mad. So,
so it didn't look like it was gonna happen, and it looked like maybe we thought he had another 1 or 2 years in him. But Drew Brees retired today.
Yeah, I seen that, man. I did, and dude, it's time. And Tom Brady just signed a 4-year fucking contract, and it's like, dude, go fishing. Like get out of here. But Drew Brees, I think it's time for him to call it quits, for sure. Hey, dude, he played with 9 broken ribs this year.
Dude, the guy, he was getting really banged up, and this is if we have a guest coming on that I think is coming on, this is a good segue topic. Because he's not a big sports guy, so we'll see. We'll see the special guests I have coming on. It won't be much.
Is he coming on? He's coming on now. Does he want to debate or no?
We'll see. We'll see if he jumps on. Hey, if you're still watching, I missed your text message. So, hey, Tanya Wilfong, thanks for watching. She said Mike won 100%.
Well,
all right. Hey. The man, the myth, the legend is with us. How you doing, FJ?
What's up, motherfucker?
What's up, Jew?
Chilling, bro.
What's up, brother?
Just got back from a friend's house. Did a little, swimming, a little chilling.
Well,
did
you
enjoy the extended sunlight hours?
What?
Did you enjoy the extra hour of sunlight today?
Yes. Yes. I hate the fact that I got to get up earlier tomorrow, but
Right.
it is what it is. As soon as your body gets used to getting up a certain time, bam, daylight savings comes and says, "Fuck you." Now you got to do it all over again, motherfucker.
What one of your senators from Florida is actually working on legislation to get rid of daylight saving and just keep it like this all year.
Bro, I'm fine with it.
I heard farmers hate it, and actually I heard drive-in movie theaters suffer because of it too.
Probably.
Dude, Donald Trump said it in the beginning when the Democrats were trying to cancel it. Like, he was like, "I'm okay with it." Like, make it
All right,
happen.
so we found out my buddy does have off that day, so Trumparilla is a go.
Nice.
What is
All
it?
right.
What is it?
Trumparilla. It's a
What is
fucking
that?
giant ass. All right, it's essentially a giant boat parade, a Trump boat parade, and then we're gonna have an after party on Beer Can Island, which is essentially just an island that people just get. You can only get there with boat. That people just go there, get fucking wasted, and have a good old time.
It's waste.
Now, is this similar to where the Tom Brady and Gronk boat parade was?
It's essentially going to be in the exact same spot. That's pretty
awesome.
much, yeah.
That
So
was-
yeah,
Well, I'm in Ohio, dude. The best that we got is the Ohio River, so
I'm just saying, bro. You're more than welcome to come down here for it too, bro. I got
plenty
of room.
of family there. I got plenty of family there. They want me to come down there and work, but as of right now, man, my whole life is in Ohio.
I do somewhere. It's over there.
So what's up,
Yeah.
Juice? Man, you got some topics for us?
You know it, bro. I'm never short on that. So this border disaster just keeps going on and on and on and on. And it seems like they keep changing words. So it went from being called a border crisis to a border.
But the problem is what we said originally. What's the matter? Yes. What I said originally is they're going to implode on themselves. So now they're starting to get questions about certain things. Like people are pushing buttons. They're saying to that fucking redhead carrot top fucking asshole who's supposed to be speaking for that fucking clown, right? They're asking her now, in Trump's day, this was considered a crisis and all of this, but where's the cry for a crisis now? And they're just like starting to go, they're starting to like, they can't answer simple questions because the hypocrisy is starting to catch up with them. And they're going to end up fucking imploding because they're just so fucking stupid. And it's beautiful. I love watching it. It's the most beautiful thing to see because my greatest, pleasure is watching somebody to the point where they have no choice but to fucking give in and just like, and that's the greatest thing to watch.
Well, here's my take on it. Man. They demonized Donald Trump for 4 fucking years.
I know.
AOC went to the fucking border, took her pictures.
Bro, the mayor of New York City, Comrade de Blasio, went to the border. What an asshole.
You go to the border, you take your pictures, it's like, hey, I can't.
Yeah, but now the video just resurfaced today where you legit saw fucking hundreds of people waiting on one side, one guy with a fucking little rowboat just bringing them over, going to next, bringing them over. Like this is what it's become. And I'm telling you, when shit goes south, that's when people are going to be like, oh shit, we fucked up. And it's going to happen soon because all these people are coming in. Plenty of fucking cartel members. There's plenty of MS-13. Plenty of crime is going to rise because this is exactly what's going to happen. Crime's going to rise. People are going to start getting shot, and then they're going to say, "Oh wait, we got to fucking regulate the guns," and this is what's going to happen because that's how they get that fucking ball rolling.
Oh, dude, they're ready for our Second Amendment, and I even made a video on it. That they came after Dr. Seuss one week, and then the next week they're coming after your guns. And people thought I was bullshitting, dude.
If you look at the list of how Nazi Germany came into power,
took years.
very simple. You
Took
get rid of
years.
churches, you get rid of books, you get rid of history, you get rid of statues, you get rid of guns. I mean, this is just the same fucking process over and over again. It's what we all fought for. And here we are, these fucking schmucks are just letting it happen all over again. They're all so blinded by their own stupidity. It's insanity.
Well, what gets me is that China is literally protesting with Donald Trump flags and American flags against China, and we are sitting here in Portland, Oregon, and waving the goddamn communist flag. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, wake up just a little bit.
Because people, I'm telling you, people live in a bubble. They live in a bubble. I saw a fucking meme today that literally explained it all. Okay. It said the top thing was World War I. You saw the old school fucking, machine gun. Then you saw World War II. You saw the bigger and better fucking machine gun, right? And then it said World War III, and it was a camera with money as the bullets. You know what I mean? It's really sick that it's so easy to control certain people just by feeding them lies.
Yep.
And the fact that these people are in this bubble and they don't understand how much bigger this shit is, it's just straight up sad.
Well, and and I try to tell all my followers, man, even if you're liberal or if you're conservative, man, if we just unite as one, all right, and stop listening.
Nothing is stronger. Nothing is stronger. That's what they don't understand.
They don't understand it.
They don't understand that this is bigger than just. This is not a black and white thing. This is so much bigger than that. This isn't a fucking. This isn't left or right. Yo, I swear, Tom McDonald is the perfect fucking way to explain it. Tom McDonald explains it perfectly. This isn't a fucking.
Dude, he sends such a message. He sends such a message, and it's so powerful that people are really trying to not get his music out there on Apple and fucking Amazon and all that shit, dude. They're not getting his music out.
It's just like anybody else who ever spoke the truth. It's very simple.
Yeah, it's very simple, man. If we just unite as one, and on TikTok, man, I have never seen such a community, black community, following Donald Trump. It's unreal. They're like, I'm pro-life, I'm super straight, and
listen. But at this point,
movement
hold on.
Everybody together. It moved
everybody
together.
At this point, though, it's not even a Donald Trump thing.
No,
it's we the people against the people who want to control we the people. It's honestly, it's really not about Donald Trump. Donald Trump is the person who gave us the binoculars to see what the fuck was going on. It's very simple.
We're the Kraken. We are the Kraken. We're the
Kraken. And it's really not about him. It's about we the people realizing that these fucking people are just taking advantage of us and using us like fucking pawns. Right.
For so long, dude. Hey, and the one thing that really, really gets me going is that these liberal people have to speak for another community and then cancel our people. Aunt Jemima, Uncle Ben, all right? They're canceling Land O'Lakes. And these are all people that we grew up and we seen their faces on all this shit. But guess who's still around?
Person was removed from any food packaging.
What is it?
Not one white person was removed from any.
Little Debbie, she's still around. Little Debbie, she's still around.
Wendy's is still around.
Fucking Burger King's still around.
Yeah.
You know what? We're gonna cancel black people. Let's cancel the fucking white motherfuckers.
And you know what's next, right? You know what's next, right? They're pushing this fucking vaccine shit so far that they're gonna start. I still gotta check in with my cousin in Israel because I heard they're fucking like really on a rampage over there, saying that you can't go certain places, you can't do certain things unless you're vaccinated and shit. I was like, yo, I gotta find out because you heard Joe's speech the other day. Oh yeah, we're gonna fucking make up more laws so that you can, we're gonna have to control what you do and like what, motherfucker? This is America, bitch.
He
This
even
isn't no
pissed off
fucking
liberals. I'm gonna say that right now. He
fuck
even
out of
pissed
here with
off
that
liberals.
shit. You're gonna fucking tell me where I can go, where I can't go because I didn't get pricked by a fucking needle? Kiss my fucking ass.
I'm gonna tell you
I'll
right
go
now.
down fucking
Hey,
swinging
listen, I
before you
seen
stick a
it.
fucking needle in my goddamn arm. Fuck
I
you.
seen it. I seen it on fucking Facebook and Instagram, dude. He's even pissing off liberals. Like, what do you mean that if all these people get vaccinated, that we can finally get together? It's like, I really just want to hang out with my family. It's like, well, if you were Republican or conservative, like you was already doing that anyway. But now that somebody's telling you that you might be able to get together on the 4th of July for Independence Day.
Oh wait, but there's more.
Yeah,
you
so
know what
I just want to say that I had that for the last topic, so we might as well just get into it now. Shoot,
Okay.
go for it.
Who, me?
Well, he just mentioned how Biden said, if we all comply, he might let us have 4th of July barbecues, right? I had that as the last topic, so you
Kiss my
guys seem to be
fucking
really
ass.
thrilled with that one.
Hold on. Oh wait. Did you hear this? I heard this. Now, it comes from somebody that I think is telling the truth. If you get vaccinated, your life insurance policy null and void.
I seen that. I seen
What?
that.
Really?
Yeah.
Because you're taking an untested vaccine, you're taking an untested drug.
Well,
and
go ahead.
And what they're going to do is they're going to say you got to get this vaccine yearly, which means every single year your life insurance gone. Which who does that benefit?
Big
Insurance
pharma.
companies.
Big
Who
pharma.
owns like the most fucking, who controls all that shit?
Big pharma. Just saying, big pharma controls all that.
And this is also another thing that they're trying to, how easy is it for them? Everybody that gets a vaccine, everybody who's gonna die within fucking 10 years now, if you got vaccinated, that's it. They're saving themselves a shit ton of money.
Well, Bill Gates always pushed the depopulation of the world, man. If you guys follow Bill Gates and you guys actually know he was, there's rumors that he died in 2013 with his.
I saw that on TikTok this weekend.
Well, you need to dig further than TikTok. All right, I'm just saying. All right. So,
listen, I think that there's so much going. Like, this is essentially like the nerves in the body. There's just so many different fucking things going on, and it's crazy. It really all boils down to, like I say all the time, money and greed. I'm telling you, and that's what everything is always about.
That's the thing
I know,
that I don't get,
and that's what
that's
what nobody fails to they don't fail to realize that you can't take the shit with you. Okay, so you're gonna live like a fucking king here, destroy people's lives, but I guarantee you, okay, if there is an afterlife, do I believe one? I think so. And even if there isn't, you know what? You're still a shitty person. I believe there is. So when we get there, you're gonna be on the fucking rotisserie, and I'm gonna be enjoying my life. It's just fucking sick to me, man. These people are so fucked up, and all they care about is money.
Well, you know what? I totally agree with that, man. If you die and you're a shitty person, you're still going to be a shitty person.
Listen, me as a person, I want to leave this earth where people remember me as who I was, not what I had, because that doesn't mean shit. You can be the fucking you can be the wealthiest person in the world. If you're a fucking dickhead, you're a dickhead, and that's what people are going to remember you for. They're not going to remember you for having the most expensive car and having the biggest fucking house on the block. They're going to remember you for being a dick. You know what I'm saying? As simple as that. And I don't want to be remembered as being a dick. I want to be a decent human being.
Amen. I agree with that.
You can't really disagree with it. It's the truth.
And if you do disagree with it, there's seriously
right. Then you're just one of those dickheads that want to fucking die wealthy. You know what I mean? Like, as simple as that.
No, fuck. Hey, you guys all seen the TikTok? It was like, I can own you and I own a yacht. You guys seen that TikTok, right?
Yeah.
Oh God, this fucking guy. All right, so he fucking was like, yeah, I can own you and then sell you at a garage sale. And he's like, yeah, am I walking out to my yacht? He was like, yeah, I am. And he was like, am I walking out my $1 million house? I was like, yeah, I am. Like, you're the guy that's going to end up burning in hell and then asking forgiveness, and you're not getting it. He's a piece of shit, bro. He said that he could own us. Well, cool. You can own us.
Listen, a lot of people thought that they could own other people, you know, and
Yep. And it was
they usually get theirs. You know what I mean? It's just a matter of time. I let karma do the fucking job. Honestly,
Man,
it's
it's a
less work for
bitch.
me.
It's
Because
a bitch.
karma is always a bitch, and when she comes back, she fucking hits harder. And I've seen it with my own two eyes. I'm a big believer in that shit. You know what I mean?
Hell
It goes
yeah.
around, it comes around. Whether it's right now, later, 20 years down the line, sooner or later, you're gonna get that fucking kick to the nuts, and
And
you're
you
not
will
gonna enjoy it.
remember that time. You will remember that time where they got you, and you're like, all right, you got me. And then all of a sudden you see it on Facebook about 7 to 10 years later, you're like, you bitch. I do. I see it all the time. I see it all the time. And I like karma. I don't believe in walking under fucking ladders. I don't know about you guys, but
I've been under ladders on a
Well,
Friday.
that's superstition. I think that's a slightly different avenue.
well,
Yeah.
I don't know. It's the same category if you ask me. All right.
All right,
And I don't
Mr.
believe that-
Mirror Black Cats and shit.
Oh man, I was about to say it, black cats. No. Oh my god, no. And you can even ask my kids, dude. If I see a black cat run across the street, I stop and I turn around and I go the other way, dude. You can ask any 3 of my kids that have
Yeah,
been in the
until
truck.
the day you turn around and something happens because you turned around.
Nah, dude. Actually, nothing's happened since I've been turning around. So that's that.
Oh wait, I'm trying to think if I did any funny video. I did do a couple funny videos today.
Well, I mean, I haven't seen you on TikTok. You all right, man? You just stopped doing it or what?
What are you talking about, bro? I posted like 6 videos today, bro.
You're not on my FYU page. That's crazy. They don't.
Well, you
want
gotta
us-
just look at my
see
page.
each other.
If you want, we can check it out right now.
Oh,
Go
I don't
ahead,
care.
Juice.
Hey, dude, Mike, the other night, me and him just went through my TikTok feed, and I think we went for like 20, 25 minutes just going through my TikTok. It was hilarious.
Oh, really?
It was a good time.
Oh, yeah. It's always a great time with you two. Hey, you know, it's unfortunate that we lost Jared. I was spitting some realization to him. He didn't want that.
Yeah,
so.
I watched some of it on my computer before I jumped on.
Okay, and what'd you think?
Well, I think he needs a better connection because his connection sucks. Yeah,
He does, yeah. That's true.
First off,
Second,
well, dude,
second, I would actually like to have a conversation with the man.
it's
Just a very logical conversation. Here we go. More titties and ass as usual.
I like
Motherfucker with his titties and ass all day.
we're gonna come back to that in a second.
Is that you? What are you fussing? What are you doing?
We're gonna come back to that in a second. What I wanted to say about your boy Jared, I like having on someone with a different point of view, but the thing where I get disconnected from is like people that come from his point of view. It's like they get their facts from a whole different place than we get our facts from. So it's like, it makes me wonder, like, obviously that's on purpose because the media wants to divide us. We all know that.
I've been saying that.
But it's insane how we can look at the same thing with supposedly the same facts and you see 2 different fucking pictures, you know?
I told him that. You can sit there and paint Donald Trump the most meanest person in the world.
Well, he said Trump's retarded, which, like, how do you get to be that successful and win your presidency on the first try if you're retarded?
Yeah, you don't get that kind of money in the bank by going to school on a short bus, all right, motherfucker? Like, I'm sorry, but
and
come
I
on.
explained that to him, like, dude, he's been very successful in every aspect of everything that he's ever done.
No. You can't even. No. Hold on. Pause. Oh, I thought we were putting on. Oh, you can't say that he's been successful in everything he's done because there have been plenty of things he's done which fucking flopped. Okay, you cannot say he's been successful in everything. He's gotten very lucky in certain things, but he's also good at business. And he hasn't succeeded in everything he did. The stakes he fucking tried and failed. He tried the fucking game and shot down. He's failed, but that's the whole thing about success.
He
Is
had
you
an
have to
airline that
fail to fucking make it. He made it. Very
Yeah,
simple.
dude, you don't do it overnight. What do you mean? You don't do it
Oh no, this
overnight.
shit takes a long time.
Yeah,
If you
so
just-
so a
if you-
couple failed investments. Yeah, of course. Yeah, they're
Right,
gonna have those.
but that's what they'll look for because that's the simplest thing to attack.
If you
Yeah,
hate
well, we
somebody,
don't care about that.
if you hate somebody and you hate their political point of view and you can't find a middle ground, you're going to find ways just to take shots at their character and assassinate their character.
Well,
Right.
we've seen that tonight with Jared. So
Well, the whole like he wants to fuck his daughter thing is so absurd. And the fact that they let the mainstream media get away with that fucking stupid narrative that he wants to bang
Andrew Cuomo's got his 7th accuser came out, dude.
I just find it funny. Hold on. I just find it funny how they're all saying that, but they have no issue with Hunter Biden marrying his dead brother's fucking wife.
Right.
But that's not weird at all.
No.
Fucking
No.
ridiculous, bro.
That there was a moment of silence there that was just too quiet.
Mm-hmm.
Because they all know. Once you hear those facts, they're like, "Oh shit!"
Right, like they don't look at that. They're like they're still attacking Trump, but they're not looking at who's in the fucking White House. You know what I mean? Which
Joe
we all know
Biden's
is
at
nobody.
Castle, Brooke. We know.
I
that.
know he's
Or
not.
at
I know it's an empty
Mary.
fucking house. I know. Oh,
All
I
right.
did have a good one.
I'm going to scroll down. Let me know when to stop.
All right, go ahead. That one's actually not. That one's just a little funny. That one.
Yeah. Oh. Are we trash? Kinda. Oh. Brian, is this our vacation? Yeah. Oh. Are we trash? Kinda.
Dude, I didn't even get to see that. Are you kidding me?
All right, keep going. Keep going. Oh wait, that one's pretty funny.
This one or the other
Yeah.
one?
Yeah, that one.
But I think it fits better if he was talking into a mirror. So I'm going to show you guys. He's not fit to serve. He's not fit to serve. He's one of the most incompetent presidents in the history of the United States of America. You ain't lying. You ain't lying.
That is a creepy fucking old man, dude.
He's really not lying. As long as he's talking to a mirror, man's on point.
Yeah, he's on point, all right. On point.
There's one more I wanted to show you.
White House. Oh, fucking Joe Biden.
Oh, that one. That one. But you got to turn the volume up.
Oh, you guys couldn't hear it?
Not really.
I heard it some.
Let's see. Hold on.
Hold on. You got to listen from the beginning.
So I got a question for everybody. When the time comes, are we all just going to get like a text message with the song in it? And then, let's see. Hold on. Like, how are we going to know?
Well, you'll know. It'll be a presidential fucking tweet from Donald Trump. It's going to say it's go time.
No, I just know that if the fucking power and communications ever go down, I'm getting in my truck and I'm going.
That's what you do.
Well,
Listen, guys, it's my 1 hour. Fat Jew, thank you for stopping in finally. Actually, I just won a second debate with a liberal. He
Congratulations. Oh, hold on. Do I get a participation award because I'm talking to you right now?
Yes, we're gonna send it in the mail. It's gonna take 4 to 6 weeks. All right.
You're gonna send it, and you're gonna say you sent it, but it won't come. Okay, I get
And
you.
I got to be totally honest with you. I thought his connection is why he dropped. I didn't know he left on purpose.
Yeah. He left.
Then you got to call a spade a spade. It looks like Mr. Pacino's the winner.
2-0. Hey, listen. Hey, and listen, Fat Jew. I want to bring on a liberal that we both can talk to him. But if I bring a liberal and me and you are on, then we need to have them bring 2 on. You see what I'm saying?
Bro,
So
you
it's
can
fair.
bring as many. Listen, if you can get 2, I mean that sounds like a miracle to me. That's like Jesus changing fucking water to wine. But if you can do that, by all means, bro. I want to make it a fair fight. I'm down.
Exactly. Hey, Juice knows. I'm like, we get the questions before. That way we can talk. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, hey, if I'm gonna ask a couple of different liberals to come on, you should try to find your liberal friends. Come to the
Oh,
podcast.
dude, I've asked them all. They're all a bunch of pussies. They can't show
Well,
that face.
Jared came on for about 15 minutes.
And look, do I agree with anything he says? Maybe like 5%. But like when he was saying the shit about like Trump and like the lust in his eyes for Ivanka, I honestly I was laughing my ass off because I just thought
I was like, come on, man. Come on, you got to find a different argument than that. You know what I mean?
Why are we still talking about that though? Like that's what I don't understand.
Because
so
if you look at the beginning of the footage, you'll see. All right, but listen, guys, I gotta go. Hey, I'll be in touch with both of you guys. All right, thank you.
all right,
bro.
good night, bro.
Peace and deuces, man.
All right. Actually, there's a bonus topic.
Great. It just froze up on my end.
Really?
Yeah, but it's all right. I actually got us in front of my computer, so as long
All
as I can see myself moving, I'm good.
So I'm sure this is something that's not new to you, but the last topic I wanted to go over tonight, this fucking COVID relief bill. I'm sure it's another like 2,000-page bill or 500-page bill.
Oh yeah, it's absolutely. They're giving money. They're giving money to everybody. You know, except we're getting. Well, I think 9%.
Yeah. So if you combine that with an additional 1% that I think is going towards vaccines or something, I forget what it's going towards. But you're right. It's 9% plus a 1% from somewhere else. So 10% of the budget from this bill is actually going to COVID relief for the American taxpayer.
Right, and the rest is going to bail everybody else out and their debt and whatever else they fucking lost and all of that shit. They call it, they'll call it this fucking fund and they'll call it research for fucking my balls and my ass and they'll fucking they'll make it sound good, but it's really going to all their fucking shell companies to fucking bail them out for whatever the fuck reason because they don't have enough money. That's like Cuomo and his bridge. I guarantee you, there's a nice fat paycheck in there for him. All these fucking people are getting these things that has nothing to do with COVID relief whatsoever. But of course, we're paying for it.
Yeah, I'm sure a lot of that money is going overseas. I'm sure a lot of that money is going to bail out these blue cities that absolutely imploded on themselves over the summer with the riots.
Yep.
I'm sure a lot of that money is going to stuff. I'm sure a lot of the money is going to Planned Parenthood. I think.
Absolutely. Yep. To other countries and Planned Parenthood. It's quite the achievement that we're coming to right now. It's great. It's beautiful. It's an amazing thing. Fucking ridiculous.
All right, man. Well, that's those are all the topics we had tonight. Unless you wanted to rehash some of the topics before you came on, we covered George Floyd, we covered Breonna Taylor, and you know what? And I never really was confronted. I never really talked to a liberal, especially a black liberal, about those topics before. So I try to be as respectful as possible. But again, it's hard to have a discussion when we can't even agree on what the basic, simple facts are.
Listen, my views on that whole situation is very simple. Situations can go 10 different ways, no matter what. There's different ways things can be handled. Did the cops handle that situation properly? Probably not. Was it a weird situation because he was, now that we saw the whole video, we know that, he was saying, I can't breathe before he even, got put on the ground. You know what I mean? So it was just a really fucked up situation that went a fucked up way. It
Yep.
should have been different. Okay, but everybody is looking at George Floyd like he was some kind of fucking angel, and we all know that that wasn't true.
And you've heard me say this a million times on the. I can't believe how many shows we've done in such a short amount of time, relative to when we've met. But I say this all the time: context is king. And it's like when they want to tell these race baiting stories, they leave out all the context.
Right? They'll just tell you because they get to come up with the context, and that's the fucked up part.
And I think
the news can come up with their own fucking story about how this shit
Right.
went, and then they'll say, "Oh, well, we were mistaken." You know, it's what we knew at the time, and they'll just make up some fucking excuse like every other time.
Right. And I said something, and when I have Jared and Mike on, because obviously I lean with Mike, I try to be really objective and neutral about the topics. And all I said was something to the effect of when Breonna Taylor came up, I said, I really don't think we got context from the mainstream media about the whole story. And even Jared pushed back to me on that comment. And it was really, in my opinion, that's a fact. I mean, I don't know how you push back on that.
Right. Because we don't have, I mean, do we have footage of what happened?
Right. And we know the story from corroborated firsthand witnesses. So again, like it would be nice if we could talk to people on the other side that we could just agree on like, boom, boom, boom. These are the real beats of the story. Now tell me your point of view about it. But instead,
Right.
it's like we're talking about two different fucking stories. And that's what frustrates me. That's really what frustrates me.
Yeah, because they believe their story to be real, and you just don't disagree with the story, but you say we don't know all the facts, and all of a sudden that's the same as pushing back. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's how they look at it. But you can't really change that because it's just it seems to be the way they think. And I
Yeah.
don't mean they as any just saying people who.
And that's why debates and arguments ultimately go nowhere with the left, because they're
Right, because as soon as you push back just a little bit, like I
right.
don't mind somebody pushing back at me because sometimes you need that. Even like me and Mike, I just pushed back with Mike a little bit when he was like everything he did was successful, and I was like, "Yo, no, hold on a second."
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You can't say that just because you like him.
Right, and because am I wrong sometimes? Absolutely, and I'll take that. If somebody's like you've done it a couple times where you're like, "Yo, hold up a second," and then you give me the facts, and I say, "Okay, you're
Right.
right." And it's, you know what I'm saying?
And
I'm not just going
right.
to say, no, stop arguing with me. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I take that criticism.
And the problem is you have a group of thinkers that are so close-minded. And I'm tired of people saying it happens on both sides. It really doesn't. It's probably 90% from the left that fucking acts like that. Oh, it comes from both sides. Are there stubborn people on the right? Sure. And do they tend to be inaccurate with some of the shit they say? Absolutely. And like you said,
Listen, there are fucking crazies out there. I mean, there are plenty of even fucking Trump crazies that are
Right.
like so far out there. You're like, bro, calm the fuck down.
we-
You look crazy.
we call them Q-tards.
Right. They go a little far with certain shit. And I'll be the first one to admit it. But don't tell me that, I can't fucking have a disagreement with you and I can't have my own opinion.
Right. And that's the problem. And
if my opinion is not killing people or endangering people's lives, it should not fucking affect you in any way whatsoever.
Right. But they'll tell you that it's endangering people's lives. Like when you refer to the Wuhan virus or when you call it the China virus, they try to say you're endangering Chinese Americans' lives. How is that?
My fucking ass.
I just want to see. I want to see those dots being connected in real life.
Yeah, show me a video of a Chinese guy getting beat up by somebody say, "Fuck you, Corona." I want to see that shit. Show me that video and I'll fucking believe you. Don't just fucking talk out of your ass and say people are being attacked. I'm sorry, I haven't seen any video footage of an Asian person saying they fucking attacked me and they were yelling Corona the whole time. Like, come on.
Don't tell me I can't call it the China virus. That's absurd.
Right. What's the Spanish flu? Why was it called Spanish though? Oh wait, because Spain? Oh wait, that's not racist, but the China virus is because it came from China.
Absolutely. And when you're not allowed to say where a virus originated, that's a problem.
Yeah. Yeah, because they're using that too. Let me tell you, Corona is like a fucking used up hooker, bro. Okay, they fucking used and abused that shit in every way, shape, or form. Any way they could have fucking gained something out of it, or would have helped them in any fucking way whatsoever, they did it, and they used it and abused it, and now it's just a raped old fucking disease that nobody cares about.
All right, my man. Well, I'd love to jump on TikTok for a half hour and just go through my page with you, but we're gonna do a show tomorrow, right?
Yeah, we can do a show tomorrow. Absolutely.
All right, awesome. I'm gonna try to make up for that hour of sleep we lost last night.
All right, bro.
I'm still recovering from my week I had last week. I mean, you know all the facts about it. I haven't said everything about it on the podcast, but
yeah, but I get the gist.
I used this weekend to sort of unwind a little bit. Went an hour down the shore, went to spend some time with my family, got away from everything for a little while.
Right.
I
Sometimes you need that. Yeah, and I did the same thing. I fucking went to my friend's house and I hung out in the pool, just chilled, smoked fucking a stupid amount of weed, and that's what I do.
Yeah. And I'm gonna look at flights tomorrow just for shits and giggles and see if I can jump on a plane. I'm definitely gonna do it because that would be the ultimate blowing off of steam. And then
yep.
and
like I said, I got the space. My wife's not going to be here, so I got plenty of room.
Yeah. Either way, I appreciate the invite, and I'm going to come down one day or another for sure.
We'll figure it out. Just let me know, bro.
All right, man. Well, with that, I think we're going to call it a day, unless you had anything else you wanted to go over.
I'm Gucci, bro. I'm good.
All right,
I'm
man.
going to watch some TV.
Yeah. And just so you know, the only reason I didn't throw that invite out to you up front is just because I didn't want to have two guys just crushing.
No. I figured that. I knew it's all good, bro. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, no, just
plus I can't see the thing when Mike goes at liberals, he talks way too much. I won't even get a word in, so I'm not worried about
it. Yeah, he gets excited.
which is all good, you know what I mean? I'm cool with it.
That I like the people he had another guy on last week that was actually, I guess he was more center right, but it was cool having more of like a panel, because when you have one guy with a bad connection and then another guy that doesn't stop talking, trying to talk over each other, it doesn't make for the best viewing experience.
Yep, you ain't lying.
But anyway, we'll figure it out. This is an evolving thing.
Indeed.
And, well, I guess we'll be back tomorrow with Uncommon Sense.
Yes, sir. New and improved.
All right, bro. Have a good night. I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Yes, sir. Deuce.
All right, guys. All right, Juice Heads. Peace the fuck out. And always remember, no glove, no love.